Good day. Today I'll be sharing with you some information about the Affordable Homes Electrification Program with the DCSEU. This will be today's agenda, speaking on the history of the DCSEU, some overview of the program as a whole, Affordable Homes Electrification Program, as well as eligible equipment for that is able to be replaced within this program. I'll also speak to the income qualification that's required for participation here at the DCSEU. I'll also speak through some key program benefits and things you should know regarding your participation in this AHEP program. I'll speak to what a heavy up is called and what that means and fully entails, as well as the induction stoves and some offerings surrounding that, as well as the heat pump dryer that we have recently added to this program and some of the benefits surrounding that. I'll also speak to the Solar for All program that is also offered here at the DCSU and also some details on how you can apply to any of the programs mentioned above. I'll tell you a little bit now about the DCSEU. DCSEU, the District of Columbia Sustainable Energy Utility Company, it's a community-minded organization that's committed to making energy efficiency and clean energy more accessible to every person and business here in the district. This organization has been around since 2011, and we continue to help district residents and businesses generate more than 1.4 billion in a lifetime of energy cost savings. We continue to provide the industry leading learning opportunities, expert hands-on assistance, as well as vital financial support that save our communities both energy and money. About the Affordable Homes Electrification Program. Residents are able to electrify their homes by switching their gas/oil appliances and eliminating their gas bill completely. This program helps to provide electrification services to qualified customers at no cost to tenants and/or owners. Qualified appliances slash equipment is the programmable thermostat that we offer, a a heat pump water heater, electric heat pump dryer, and an induction stove. With this induction stove, as you can see, we list here that we are able to offer an 11-piece cookware set. We also include in this appliances slash equipment is an electrical panel upgrade. We call this item a heavy up. And again, it only applies where it's applicable to make sure that the load per unit, per home, it will be able to take the load of the new equipment that would be installed. Also, residents are encouraged to participate in either our Solar for All, single family, or community solar, which is called CREF, to offset any of potential increases in their electrical bill. Participating customers must replace all existing gas equipment, or otherwise that opportunity becomes deprioritized. Now, here we'll talk through what some equipment that is eligible for replacement. Uh, on the left side of this table here, if your equipment that's in your home right now, if it meets any of these items on the old equipment list, then yes, it is eligible. Now, to the right of that table, you can see what equipment will you'll receive in exchange for swapping that equipment out. So as you can see, we have a plethora of different options, and they are all again free and of no cost to you, the applicant that will be participating in this program. Now, again, as I mentioned previously, all gas and oil HVAC equipment are eligible for replacement. What we also want to point out to you is that radiators and/or gas tanks, oil or gas tanks, will not be removed once participating in this program if you have that existing in your home. Also, electric to electric equipment replacement will be on a case by case basis, meaning that it has to be reviewed and it would have to be looked into for further assessment on if it can participate or not. Also, the ideal home is a home that already has existing ductwork and it has also been weatherized. Maybe even participated in the DC's WAP program. Also, existing gas equipment is replaced, and those that are interested in participating in our rooftop solar or our community solar. Now, here we'll talk through some income qualification requirements here at the DCSU. Homeowners and renters in a single family home, and a single family home consists of 4 units or less, can qualify by meeting the requirements below and by completing an income verification with the DCSEU. Please note that W-2s, 1099s, and other tax documents are not acceptable proofs of documentation for your wages. We've made sure that we've looked through this in its entirety, that these type of documentations is only acceptable for proof of self-employment. So household incomes amounts are listed below in the eligibility table, where you can see that it's been effective as of August 2024. And again, this is always subject to change. So as of now, for our fiscal year of 2025, the below listed household sizes and maximal annual income is what applies and would be applicable again to this program for AHEP. On the right, we also have a list of some residential participation of other programs here in the district, where if you as a resident are already participating in any of these programs listed, you would be qualified by your income based on these participation, proof of participation in any of these programs. Again, please note that all proof of income must be accompanied by a photo ID and a social security card for all of the residents that currently live in the home. Now, when we talk through some benefits of this HVAC electrification, I'll talk through some of the comfort experiences. I'll talk through the cost as well as the climate that you will experience once you participate in this program. Now, when it comes to comfort, electrifying, it can increase one, the indoor air quality, and residents will never have to worry about a gas leak again. Now, I think that that would be a great plus to never have to worry about that, because now you're fully electric, right? Then also residents can also better regulate the temperature across their home with a system that provides consistent heating and cooling. Now, when it comes to the cost, upgraded an older system with newer, modern, energy efficient equipment, it will not only run better, but it will definitely cut costs. Now, potentially, it could increase your property value too with the new equipment upgrades that you will be installing in your home. That's also very important, and I'm sure this is something you would appreciate, knowing that once you do this type of upgrade to your home, it can also benefit you down the line to increase your property value. Now, when it comes to the climate, as a resident, you can participate in the clean energy future by reducing the carbon footprint and cutting the emissions. Also, if the power is sourced from renewable energy, they can also cut emissions even further. One quote we were able to identify is that for the average house, installing electric heat pumps in place of a gas furnace and a gas water heater, it will reduce the heating emissions more than 45% over the next 10 years. Now that's an impressive stat, if you ask me. Now, a heavy up, I mentioned that at the beginning, to talk through a little bit of what a heavy up is and why you do one. Now, a heavy up is normally required to increase the capacity of a home's electric meter panel to allow additional and or larger electrical equipment to be safely added to the home's electric system, excuse me. Now, as you can see here with this table, the equipment listed to the left is an opportunity for you to see what would happen before a heavy up, and then how the changes are applicable after a heavy up. So when it comes to a lot of the natural gas items, the space heater, the water heating, the clothes dryer, the cooking and or stove, it now would be replaced with an electric heat pump, an induction, or an electric stove. When it comes to those type of measures, we need, when you're doing this heavy up, this is an opportunity to make sure that those new installments, it would be able to support again the home's electric system that's now it's being replaced with, or essentially provided additional support. And as you can see also on the right, here are some pictures of what it looks like a heavy up prior to, and then when you participate in the program with experience in this new ad, you can see how this heavy up would be a nice and cleaner look and aesthetics wise in your home. Next here we have one of our new features. It's regarding clean cooking and cool to the touch of our induction stoves. This is the latest innovation in kitchen appliances. Usually the traditional stoves and heating elements to transfer heat to the cookware. Excuse me, traditional stoves use heating elements to transfer heat to the cookware. Now, with these induction stoves, it uses electromagnetic fields to directly heat the pots and pans, and this makes them more energy efficient, safer, and faster than conventional electric stoves. Also, it's an exciting ad that we have now here. When you do participate and opt in to get an induction stove, we're also able to provide an 11-piece induction stove cookware, and it'll be provided to all customers who participate in the program. So we're really happy that this is a new ad and option we can provide to participating customers. We also have another feature that we're also including this year is the feature of energy efficient, safer for clothes, and compact and ventless heat pump clothes dryers. These dryers are ventless. These dryers have no more lint buildup, which I'm sure you'd love to hear that and see that actually work into reality. And it also operates on a lower heating setting, and it's also safer for the clothes, and it's eco-friendly, which is also great again to assist with that carbon footprint that we're trying to lower on a yearly basis. This heat pump dryer, it can reduce energy use by at least 28% when it's compared to traditional gas and electric dryers. Now, a little bit about the Solar for All program that's also offered here at the DCSEU. We offer two different types. One is a single family solar, where the DCSEU and the DOEE, Department of Energy and Environment, work with local solar contractors to design and install solar voltaic PV systems at no cost to income qualified district homeowners and renters. So these systems have the potential to offset your electricity costs by about $500 each year, and when combined with AHEP, the Affordable Homes Electrification Program, offset any potential increases. Now, to me, I think that that's a wonderful comparison and collaboration of the offerings that both programs can provide to a participating customer. Now, for the community solar, if you don't want solar on your roof, you can still access savings through the solar for all community solar with the DOEE. Here, the DCSU also works with solar developers to install large community solar systems on structures here in the district as part of the Solar for All program. And in this space, you can also subscribe to and also save potentially about up to around $500 each year. And as you can see, the link below allows you to see where you can find more information about participating in the community solar through the doee.dc.gov link there. Now, when you talk through how do you apply, some key items that you should definitely make sure you walk away with. All program participants must be district homeowners or renters living in a single family home or apartment building with 4 units or less. You must also meet the district income limits or receive government assistance. Also, have a home with existing natural gas or oil heating or water system. Replacement of all gas equipment must be an item that you are agreeing to and committing to as well. And if you do not have solar in your home, you must apply alongside the AHEP program via the combined web application that we now have available. Now, when we talk about the online application, to the next column, it's you complete an online application here at this link below. We also have an opportunity for you to mail in your application where you can print it out and fill it in by hand and also follow the instructions there to mail that application in. We also now have an opportunity to come in person into the DCSU office. It's limited to customers mainly with issues accessing technology or requirements to apply online. So what we ask that if you do come in person, you print out the application completed prior to your visit, and then you can go and book an office visit and or apply by making a phone call at the number provided to make that appointment. Then we also do ask that you bring any application and supporting documentation for your appointment because again, we still need to make sure that we can income qualify you. So we ask that you provide all of that information with you at that time of your visit. visit. And then we also have an opportunity for you to start your electrification journey. You can click and take a screenshot of the QRC code here. And again, if you're interested in receiving rooftop solar or community solar through the Solar for All programs, just please indicate that on your interest when you do visit the web application or speak with one of our energy advisors on the telephone. I do want to thank you so much for your time today. If you do have any questions, please feel free to call the phone number listed below, and you can email our info@dcscu.com, where you can speak with someone at our customer service representative, or you can even email the AHEP program, Affordable Homes Electrification Program, directly to ask specific questions about the program offerings that we have here for you. So just want to thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your attention, and looking forward to working with you in the near future. Have a good day. Thank you.